This Shabbat's Torah portion, Parashat Pekudei, concludes Sefer Shemot, the book of Exodus. As the tabernacle is finally completed and erected, the Torah provides an audit of the materials and the monies Moses had collected and describes how they were utilized for this project. The rabbis of the Midrash extend this narrative, detailing the great lengths to which Moses went to protect himself against even the possibility of charges of financial impropriety that might come from his detractors. On one level, the lesson here is that cynical accusations are an inherent part of communal leadership. Nobody could possibly have been more trustworthy than Moses, yet even he could not rely on his personal reputation without also bringing and showing all of the receipts. In this way, Moses taught all those who were to follow him in communal leadership that they too would need to work within frameworks of strict transparency, strict accountability, to head off their own would-be critics. But according to Rabbi Avraham Bronstein, the 16th century author of the classic commentary Kli Yakar, the point here is a bit more subtle. According to him, even though the people may well have trusted Moses implicitly, and deservedly so, Moses still adhered to these enhanced standards. According to Kli Yakar, Moses is actually teaching us that as good as we may be, we're still not perfect. It's accountability to others that makes us better. And this is true on two levels. First, someone's well-earned reputation in one area often convinces others to give them the benefit of the doubt in another. Sometimes that additional confidence is warranted, but other times it may not be. Someone who is scrupulously honest and exacting in one place may prove to be careless, negligent, even maliciously dishonest in another. Second, and even more dangerously, a person may become convinced by their own reputation of their own essential goodness and honesty. And the person so convinced may miss moral blind spots that outside accountability, that transparency standards might have prevented. There is sadly no shortage of contemporary examples, but suffice it to say this. When it comes to public trust, the appearance of impropriety is often as destructive as actual shenanigans. An environment of cynicism, distrust, and suspicion is itself corrosive and destructive. On the other hand, adhering to a carefully maintained environment of transparency and accountability is a wonderful way for leaders to show respect for their constituencies. And it's a way for those people to help their leaders become and remain the very best versions of themselves. Shabbat Shalom.